Hi, a very good evening to you all. I want to take you through a personal journey of passion and process and how they were instrumental in shaping my entrepreneurial pursuit. So, going back to when I was in school, I was very good in art, and my drawings were always put up on the school board. And every time I walked past in the corridor, I always looked at it and I was beaming with pride. But when I went for further studies, I did my engineering, then I did my MBA, then I joined my corporate stint. Unknowingly, I had left my artistic endeavors. So once, when I was in my corporate office, I was working with an airline. Somebody happened to ask me, "What is your hobby?" And I proudly said, "Reading." And somewhere, I had this deep pang of regret, of remorse, that I was not using the word art anymore. And I felt that, time is fleeting, and if I don't do something about this right now, I would be saying this and regretting it forever. So I found out about this class, and I joined a class for mural making, which was on every Sunday. I would start at 9 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. It was a humble beginning, but that ignited the passion and the hunger to learn more in art, and I joined this landscape painting class. That opened a very different world for me, because suddenly I was looking at the clouds, the trees, the sky, the leaves, everything in a very different way. I started connecting to nature. And when I came back to office, so I was working with an airline where I was heading mobile commerce and mobile innovations. It was a largely entrepreneurial journey even then, because I was solely responsible for launching e-commerce based products back then when they were not a given like today. But each time I came to work, I came back with a fresh exuberance, a fresh energy, which only came through these artistic endeavors that I was doing after office. On Sundays, I would meet a group of people and we would sit around Mumbai, painting at various locations, sometimes at Banganga, sometimes outside Churchgate Station. And it brought this transformational journey within me. We would drink a cup of tapri chai and then discuss art again. Now, what happened is that I learned a lot through these artistic pursuits, and that's what I wanted to share today. Just like an artist, you start with a blank canvas, but you have a masterpiece in your mind. And that's like any entrepreneur who starts with a grand vision. You start with a palette of colors, not knowing what the final mixture should be. You don't know the exact ratios, but you put two and two together, again, keeping your vision in mind. And that develops your intuition, that develops your belief in yourself. Sometimes things don't go as per plan. Sometimes when you're making a painting, it may not grow the way you wanted it to, but you learn to adapt, you learn to be flexible. Sometimes when things don't go the way you intended, I know that I could wait for the canvas to dry and then start all over again. And that builds in something called as continuous development, continuous improvement. There is nothing called as failure at that point. And finally, what I learned is that there are times when there is a transformational journey when you become the canvas and the canvas becomes you. At that point, it is more of a self-belief where you are not crowded by any kind of noise or any kind of environment. You've totally dumbed to it, but you're only following your passion and your vision. And today I stand here as the founder of FOReT, which is a sustainable fashion brand that brings together art and nature, where we make plant-based jewelry and accessories. And this transformational journey from being a technology person to being an artistic person, I think that happened because I have been following my passion all along. Somewhere I have been preparing for this role all along. And this is what I want to leave behind, that tomorrow we all will have great careers, we all will have a lot of milestones that we would have achieved. But we need to carry these little young beliefs that we nurtured since childhood. Tomorrow, the definitions of the positions or our roles may not entirely make the person who we are, but it is these little happinesses, these little things that make the people that we want to be. And in that will lie our true success. So having said that, thank you very much for giving me the stage. Thanks so much.